Hello everybody and welcome back to Coral Island, where Jeff is going to tell us how to be a farmer. What's he going to tell me today? Mushroom logs. We already learned about mushroom logs, it's fine. Told us about those the other day, so it's nice to know that, like, I'm not really missing that much on the farming things if I don't see them, like, if I don't, you know, look at them every single day. I've got some honey here. It's about 80% through. The honey's actually quite slow. The mason jar is quite decent, and the kegs are quite decent. All right, okay, so probably we'll make some cranberry jam and maybe some more hot pepper juice or something like that. Looks like I've got some eggplants and some beetroot here. Oh no, sweet potato. Sorry, the beetroot's behind, isn't it? And today, shall we... see, I don't know whether to upgrade the barn and see if I can get sheep, or whether to upgrade my house. I think we've been wanting to upgrade the house for so long, and I've been contemplating it for so long. I'm sure that we'll have enough money for both pretty soon anyway, because I've got 7.2k, and I need a total of 10k to do both of them, so it's fine. Just quickly chuck some water over these bits. And hopefully get some bigger fields next year. I'm hoping to do bigger fields that can be covered by the bigger scarecrows I've got, and hopefully we'll get some bigger sprinklers that can cover a larger area as well. So let's go and see my cows. Hello cows, how are you doing? They all love me very, very much. But yeah, I don't know whether I can get sheep yet. If I can't, I can't. That's fine. Maybe they haven't got that far yet, or maybe it's just that I haven't got that far yet. That's the magical thing about early access games, is you never know whether it's you or the game. Is it because I haven't got far enough? I don't know. I did wonder as well, you know, all the grass that I cut down. I did wonder whether maybe that would have, like, gone into the silo had I had a silo built. That's probably you guys, like, shouting at the screen like, no, don't cut it all down. No. Oops. But never mind. At least they seem fairly happy at the moment. And if that means that I've got to spend a couple of hundred a day on them in the winter time, by then they'll have such big eggs and there'll be mayonnaise galore, and I'll have plenty of money to buy hay through the winter for them. So, but I will probably at some point do a silo as well. I've got my house upgrade to do, and once I know all of the different like game mechanics, and I'll know what was and what wasn't, what I would have done differently had, you know, those videos, don't you? Like, what would I have done differently had I known? Blah 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 blah. Right, call them outside. But yeah, really liking the way my farm is looking right now. Obviously, if I do start to run out of room, then I might make all the cow pens and everything a bit smaller. They could do happily with a smaller area, but I don't see why I would need more space. There's a lot of space, like, around here that I haven't even touched yet. Like, bags of space. So you got loads of space on this farm. It's absolutely fine. So I would like to maybe finish that road off, cut the rest of these trees down a little bit, maybe upgrade tools, that sort of thing. But yeah, like I say, the first thing I want to do, and I think I got the stuff on me for it. Or do I? I don't know, actually. Oh, man, no. I never have my inventory in a good state in this game. So, probably going to sell the milks. They're all large milks now. So, they're 144 if they're bronze, 125 for the rest of them. It's a good 500's worth of milk every day. My large starred eggs, we'll just sell them for now, I think. got silver kelp that I've picked up at some point. Put away. And I've got a load of farming. Now, I think my best bet with the farming stuff is to put it away. Try and stack it if I can. And then I had another farming chest there, didn't I, as well? And then pull things out that I want to make, like jams and things out of. I've not tried doing anything with the eggplants yet. So I might do that. And maybe some, I don't know, peppers or something. Oh, we've got some cranberries there. So they would, yeah, they definitely work. Got 10 silver cranberries. Right, so let's go into my inventory there. Pull the pail down. Let's see if there's any of these that will accept an eggplant. Pickled eggplant, okay. Or eggplant juice. Alright, let's make some pickled eggplant then. And then let's make some cranberry juice. And then maybe some eggplant juice. And then we can see how they go. Yeah, I'll put my cranberries back away. Perfect. Oh, no, didn't want that. So we've got some scrap and glass and things like that. Now I need, there's certain things I needed. Was it scrap, wood, fiber? I can't remember. So let's just take all of it. I've got wood. Was it bronze bars? Oh, hang on. Or did I already do my house upgrade? I'm confused now. And it was stone as well, wasn't it? So let's take those up to the carpenter and just see what's going on. Just remind myself. And maybe go in there, spend some time on the ocean floor, because we've just opened up a whole new can of worms down there, haven't we? Oh yeah. Let's see, Dina. Right, so. Oh no, it's not Dina, she's Dinda, sorry. Upgrade house. Your house upgrade is still in progress. Oh, righty-ho. Yes, I already did that. Alright then. Edit farm buildings. Upgrade the barn. I'm just ahead of myself. So ahead of myself. It's bigger and fancier, so I'm hoping the fancier part of it means that it'll be able to hold different animals. So, we'll start the upgrade tomorrow. Yay! So we're upgrading so much stuff. It's so good. Oh, for some reason I put an empty glass where my tea should be. And now I'm all discombobulated. Okay, so we've got that upgrade started for the barn. Lovely. I am super happy with that. We don't have any bronze though, and so if I want to do any more upgrades for, I could maybe upgrade the trees. Probably not even worth doing that, is it? And other than that, I'm probably gonna need bronze to do any tool upgrades. So I feel like let's go and have a little adventure under the sea for now. And I can think about tool upgrades soon. We're doing a lot of upgrading right now, so you know, it's taking a lot of my mental energy. So put all of these away. And I'll put the glass away. I always put glass in sea stuff because it's kind of like you can make potions out of it, I guess. And we'll see if we can find any more silver kelp down there today. So let's do it. I do need to do a bit of fishing though by the end of the year and just add that into the museum. Although I've gotten enough stuff in the museum now to finish all the quests that they've given me so far anyway, so. The only real quest that's left now is to follow along the ocean bed, so. Amber pen shell. Scrap is important for crafting various ingredients. Yes, I know. Oh yeah, we were in the middle of, yeah, I didn't have the time to, or probably the stamina actually, to finish off getting all the stuff out of the way. Of the coral being healed down here. It's blocked by that one? Really? Oh, apparently so, yeah. It's on a magical mystery tour. Look at it go. And then it's... What? Goes there? Okay. I don't know whether this will open any new ways forward. However, there is a way forward open for me that I haven't explored yet because I'm too busy like trying to make sure that I've gone back and done all the bits that I should have done previously. So we're just making sure that we get all of this done first. And then I will head back. Oh, look, an Eastern oyster. I think that's one of the things I need for ocean scavenger balls that I don't have yet. And then I think after that it is just a calico scallop. And then we have finished that entire thing for the goddess, that entire shrine bundle shrine, whatever you want to call it, has been completed. So I will be very happy. We are slowly getting through this. Okay. Just trying to see if I can find the orange thing, the orange orb thing for the other shrine there. It'll be somewhere around here. And by the time I find it, hopefully, it will... I'll have tidied up most of the trash, so I won't have to get too much of it out of the way. I feel like we're doing really well on the seabed, actually. So we're on the silver level. There is probably a gold level still to go. Things do seem to go up to platinum, but I'm not sure whether that's the case for kelp. It seems to be the case for crops and things like that. You can get that all the way up to platinum. But I don't know whether gold kelp is what is required to get platinum crops, basically, and then you don't go beyond the gold kelp. There we are. So let's see where this one goes. I'm hoping that'll take away that. Although that looks quite big. That looks like it might go down to the gold level, maybe. I'm not sure, though. So let's take away all the things that I think are going to block it. That one is also going on a magical mystery tour. So I don't think that that should be blocked after that. There's nothing there to block it. There we are. Hopefully that'll get this one all nice and healed and get rid of this oil down here as well. Cleaning the seabed. It's like all the best bits of all of the things like No Place Like Home, where it's all about cleaning and all the farming games, you know. It's very exciting. Right, so there's another Eastern oyster down here. Lovely. Oh, it did move that. Okay, nice. There's a whole load of silver kale down here. No, I'm calling it kale, but it's actually kelp. If I call it kale, you know what I mean, okay? Yeah, I mean kelp. Because why would there be kale on the sea floor? That's just silly. So there's another one of these guys. It's got a little stone on his head, though. But I am allowed to go straight past him, so, like, these guys, they're not in yet, clearly. Very clearly. What's this? This looks like a gooseneck barnacle. Zebra mussel. Well, what I am looking for right now is a calico... No. Calico thing. It's a calico, not a calico mussel, I don't think. Calico something. It was an eastern oyster and a calico, not a clam, I don't think. It's fine. If I see anything with the word calico in it that I pick up, I will obviously not be disregarding that. I will be taking that with me to the goddess. Woohoo! And we will be continuing to explore under here and trying to find the mer people. I'm hoping this episode we will get our house upgrade and everything. I'm gonna run out of time anyway, so let's just leave that one. Unless we're gonna get kicked out. I'll come back to that one tomorrow. I did some good progress, I feel. Did some good progress on that, and I'm very excited to see the barn get upgraded. I'm very excited to see my house get upgraded. And I'll go to the goddess's shrine tomorrow as well. Let's head to bed. They said that my house would be done in like a couple of days. The ranching is so good. I am making so much ranching money. I'm not making as much farming money just because I'm trying to make things into artisan goods. And I'm a little bit held up by... Hey, my house just got bigger. Look at my kitchen. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I can cook. But I don't have any recipes yet. Oh no. Fantastic. Cook for 10 energy. Can I cook a clam? No. I might have to like... Oh, that's so amazing. I'm gonna have to work on that later. I'll bring in some veggies and things and try and sort of experiment. I don't know whether I can maybe buy some recipes somewhere or what, but my house is really cool and big and I'm very happy with that. I expect that tomorrow or next day or something we'll have an upgraded barn. But that'll probably be next episode. It might be this episode if I'm really lucky. Inventory full. I've got loads of stuff from the sea. I'm going to just sell that straight off. There might be things that I can make with all of this, but like I say, generally I can get more of it, so I'm not too worried about that at all. I just need to not sell the eastern oysters. And go and give it... You were scared then, weren't you? And go and give them to the goddess. And then we just need one more thing. So I've got my eastern oyster. It is a calico scallop. A calico scallop we need. And then we have done ocean scavenger balls completely. Fantastic. And then we just need the winter season stuff. So I'm going to need garlic, watermelon, fairy rose, Brussels sprouts, and kale. So hopefully... I don't know which ones of those are scavengerable and which ones of those are not. I guess we will find out. Apparently I found loads of kale because I keep calling kelp kale. So that's clearly the case. But I don't know whether then I'll be able to maybe... It'll start allowing me to do the other altars. I'm not really sure. But I'm feeling quite hopeful that something cool will happen. Okay, wow, back to the farm. Like I say, I don't know. Maybe I should just get a whole load of... And also, is there like places... Can I put my food like in the refrigerator so that I can... And take some eggplants and maybe some potatoes and... corn and peppers. I've got all sorts of things, you see. I don't know if I need some flour or something. It's giving you no help really with this at all. Okay, so that's from a recipe. That's manual. Okay. Choose utensil, choose ingredients, and then cook. I don't have any utensils. Okay, well, I guess I need to work on that then. And the fridge doesn't really work, so well, I'm gonna look at the TV as well, just in case that's got any sort of cooking channels on it or anything like that now. Game of Cones, Spoils of the Land. With Jenna. You can catch calico lobsters 20 meters deep. They're super rare. Come out at night at Hide Drink Springs, so go in summer, fall, or winter. You don't want to waste your time. Okay. If I see one, I'll pick it up. I think that's probably the easiest way to go with that then. So, yeah, I'm not really sure, like, what to do with the cooking. I was kind of excited to get to cooking, and now I'm a little bit at a loss. Doesn't mean that it's useless or anything. Probably just means that I need to work out how to do it. Loads of kale. Loads of kelp last time I went down there as well. That's really cool. I'll sell my Eastern oyster now. So yeah, looking out for the calico scallop. Let's go in there, check in on all the animals quickly. Good morning. I feel like I need to go over to ooh, a silver star milk. Oh, I feel very privileged. But yeah, I feel like I need to go over to the furniture store and just go and see if there's any like cooking things I can pick up there. If I can get any utensils, things to add into my house. Now I've got that upgrade. I'm extremely interested in what I can do with that. But let's sell the milk. Well, if a bronze one is 144, those could well be a couple of hundred each, which would be amazing. I feel like we're doing very, very well. So let's go see the chickens or water the crops. And then we can go maybe back down underground again, under the water, do a bit more diving. Oh gosh, we've got honey and pickled eggplant and all sorts of things. Loads of things to sell. We're going to be so rich. $345 for one honey. I need to get more beehives. No idea how much a pickled eggplant goes for. Or eggplant juice. I'll fill those all up in a minute. I'll go and check on the chickens first before I forget them. Poor things. Don't want to forget about my poor chickens. Wow, it's big eggs from everybody today. Very nice. But I am starting to wonder now, because I'm only at like a D with the island, like how... What I am going to have to do to make the island like better. What things are going to contribute towards that? Okay, they have all been petted. I'll just ring them outside quickly. And apparently I can jump over the fence. So that's the thing. That's the thing that you guys have been like telling me to do. Like, it's so much easier than using gates. I'm like, actually, yes, that is correct. I've been using gates for a good few episodes now because I am so ahead. I just keep playing and playing. I want to know what's going to happen. I'm just too impatient. I want to make my farm beautiful. And my house beautiful. Yeah, I definitely need to get to the, what's it, the socket and pan? And just go and see, like, what things I can decorate my house with and stuff. Because I think it's going to get to the point now where the decorations cost less compared to all of the upgrades. Like, whereas before it was like, I may as well do upgrades because they're going to make everything way easier. So, looking at all the quests I've done, I've got one quest left now. Oh, I've got a mastery in... Oh, we're close to level 7 farming now as well. I've got a mastery in ranching that I haven't taken yet. I'm going to go with double products, I think. Oh no, we've already done double products and fast friends. I don't think we need that as much. Maybe, yeah, making them feel full would be better. Don't really know though. And I've got skills for farming, but I've not, the tier 2 skills are unavailable. And I'm starting to think that those skills just haven't been put into the game yet. So I could do 20% more damage, double strike, or critical. I think I'm gonna do some more damage, honestly, with my combat. And with fishing, lowers the fish resistance. Strong arms, 10% less resistant. No, let's do less resistant if I can. Oh no, I can't. But we're getting close with fishing. Fishing is like my least good skill right now. Everything else is kind of maxed out at 5 at the moment. So I guess we're going to wait for an update before we can get any more skills there. I think we've maybe hit the maximum on that. And we might find that with a lot of stuff here. We might find that a lot of stuff we've hit sort of a maximum on it. I'm going to sell the eggs. I am going to look into making the mayonnaise maker though. So let's go to Artisan, and I now have this mayonnaise machine, wood scrap, and 2 bronze bar. Ah, yet more things that require bronze bar. Yay! 10 glass from mason jar as well. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna need bronze ore for like the bee house. And I've got loads of silver for a keg, but I don't have much bronze either. So really, bronze is kind of the way forward for me at the moment. I need a lot more bronze. So of course I'm going to go under the sea. Clearly. I'm going to go under the sea. And do some more stuff down there because, you know, why not? Right, so we can make sweet potato juice. Lovely. But we can't make anything in the mason jar with sweet potato, so I'll just make some juice out of it. I don't mind just making artisan products. Eventually, though, I'm probably going to want to use these things for cooking, but I don't really know what is best to use for cooking right now. I've got 7 silver cranberries, so they would just go into the mason jar quite nicely, make a bit of cranberry jam. And we'll leave them to it. And I'm gonna then head under the sea. Just make sure I've got a bit of room, because otherwise I will run out of space. That's another thing I could do, is once I've got about, I think it's 10 grand or something, to upgrade my backpack again. So I could definitely do that and get some more stuff in the backpack. But really it is sort of looking at finishing up all the bundles now. That seems to be the big thing. Finishing the bundles and going diving and following the mer people, that seems to be where it's at the moment. So that's what I shall do. Maybe upgrade all my tools. I don't know whether when they upgrade the game, whether I'm going to have to start again, or whether we'll get a patch and then all of a sudden a lot of things will just open up within this save game that I can then come back to. Not really sure. But I do feel like I'm hitting the limit on a few things. Like the festivals aren't finished. I'm not 100% confident that the social is going to be worth doing yet. It might be. There might be some dating and things that I could possibly do. I'm not certain that the sort of second tier animals are properly in yet. I think someone said fruit trees are. But the reason I'm upgrading the barn is just to check whether that's the case, whether it's that they need a better barn, or whether they just need to be actually implemented into the game. So there we are. We've sort of cleaned up this bit a little bit. And just try and keep at least the seabed where I'm working on clean. The whole seabed is a bit of a difficult one because it's quite big now. It's quite a lot of stuff to pick up. And I'm making a lot of money picking things up on the seabed. Okay, so this is back to where I was. So, alright then. So I've basically sort of bypassed a lot of this and not cleaned it because I was like exploring. Okay, so that's not ready to be open yet. But I feel like when the game is fully completed, that I'm not going to be able to do this nearly as quickly because I think those sea lions or whatever they are that are blocking my way, but actually not blocking my way, will probably have requirements at some point in the same way that the turtles above did. So I'm trying to do what it said and follow the retracted route, but I can't not do the trash as well. Although it would help if I didn't try and like clean up a stone that's actually clearly meant to be there. Okay, I'll just clean up this whole bit. And I'm sure if I upgraded my hook, this would be like so much easier. But I've just constantly wanted the materials and everything for other things. But yeah, like the one thing I'm just feeling this is a little bit like lacking on is definitely the sort of storylines and things at the moment. Like the museum storyline just showed how the storylines could be in this, and it's how I expect a lot of things will be, and also the mermaid scenes and all that sort of the merfolk scenes, which is what I'm hoping to get more of by pursuing this. And then obviously we've got all of the storyline with Puffer, which I've not seen any. I've seen one cutscene to do with that, and then that's really been it, other than obviously the townsfolk's responses to it. But that may come in a bit later. I've never actually been into their headquarters, so that might be a thing to do. Makes me feel a bit dirty going into their headquarters, to be honest, though. Right, so I feel like that was a good amount that I managed to get sorted there. Feel pretty happy with myself. Obviously, I was trying to sort some of this out up here as well. Ooh, look, and there's some oysters and things here. There's quite a few shrines to get sorted out. Starlit Town. What? What's that? Is this into the Mer Kingdom or something? That's a gate. That's definitely like a massive gate. And it's saying, welcome to Starlit Town. Why is there an underwater Starlit Town? I'm going to move the anchor over here. I'm going to do a lot of work around here. But for now, I'm going to exit diving because, quite frankly, I've got no stamina left. And it's too late in the day to be taking potions. I think that would just mess everything up a bit. But we're only 36 minutes in, so you know what that means? That means that you get a third day. Which is always wonderful. Now let's quickly check on the jams and juices. Sell those and anything from under the water. So let's have a look. So zebra mussels sell for 50. Amber pens sell for 20. Eastern oysters, we don't even know how much they sell for. So we're getting a lot of stuff from under the sea. I'm going to sell that one silver kelp because I want to know how much a silver kelp sells for. I'm going to keep the sea salt though. But yeah, I need a bit of help. I need a bit of help with the cooking, definitely. I can't just do that on my own. I need some guidance. Okay, that will do, I think. And it's getting on for 11 o'clock. I don't have time to get the bronze together for the mayonnaise machine. I definitely do need to do that soon. Because otherwise I'm just selling eggs for no reason. And they could be like so much more. So I think that's like a bedroom, and that could be like a nice dining room or sitting room or something. And then we've got the kitchen there, so that's like really nice. And I'm gonna go to bed a little tiny bit early. Ooh, a water totem and oil press. Alright then, so still no new sprinklers. Really? How far in farming do I need to get for this? Gee. I've got like loads of points in things like farming that I can't use on anything. It's so frustrating. So yeah, water totem. What's that all about? Is it maybe not something I can make? Compost bin, decor. I'm extremely confused. Spoils of the land. Let's have a little look. Let's see what Jenna's going to say. Still talking about those lobsters. That's fine. And let's head on over to... I'm going to head on over to the goddess. Because it's maybe one of the totem... Does that mean one of the altars is... No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I am not sure then. So let's go to the... That's fine. Let's go to the farm. It's a Saturday, so I don't know whether... Ling's Lab. I don't know whether that's open or not today. The salon is closed. But it doesn't tell you whether the furniture shop is open or closed, but never mind. I'll look at my crafting menu a second. I want to see if I think I'm close to getting like a new sprinkler or something. That's definitely another scarecrow there. That is definitely another sprinkler. So I've got 2 more things to get there and then another thing. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, anyway, never mind. Let's go and just see the cows. Oh, there's a water totem. Still confused. Wish I'd looked at the picture more, like, thoroughly. An oil press, though, would be quite cool. I'm gonna make canola oil, probably. Or canola oil, is that how you say it? So I'll let all the animals out, and I will let all of the... Get all of the stuff watered. I feel like it's going to take me long enough that I should maybe just make the other sprinklers. I don't know. I'm so fed up of watering. It was such... And the kelp isn't even that hard to get. Is it anymore? No. Just do it. And scrap. I'll do all of my bits and bobs with my chickens though first. There are definitely winter crops in this. Otherwise, like, I think watermelons are winter ones, for example. Which makes sense, because like in Scotland, for example, parsnips and swedes and things like that are all grown in, like, the frozen soil. And the colder the soil is, like, that's how you get nice crispy parsnips and things. Is to have nice cold soil. So there you go. Now you know. Double check if I called those chickens outside. I think I did. Cows are definitely outside. Chickens, you outside? I did not. How'd you come? I'm liking this music, actually. This is some good music. Right, so let's just make a few sprinklers. Right, so how much scrap am I going to need? 10 per, isn't it? And then kelp as well. I've got enough to make like 6 sprinklers there, so I only actually need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do with making about 5 of them, to be honest with you. We've got loads of kelp. Where's all my bronze kelp? I've sold a lot of bronze kelp lately. No, I actually have none left. That is a little bit irritating. Yeah, I'm just gonna head down and get some bronze kelp from the seabed. I kind of thought to myself, oh, I'm going to be around a load of bronze kelp. It's going to be so amazing. It'll be fine. And la la la. Oh, no. Now I'm miles away from the stairs as well. I'll find a million things to pick up and I won't have any space. But yeah, I'm just going to hop back up here. I'll get so much bronze kelp. Oh, I can't get up that way. Okay. Apparently that one hasn't been opened yet. Oh, wonderful. Let's keep going this way then. Because I know there's a way up along here. What's this? Haha. Well, well. Maybe that was a fortuitous thing after all. Okay, so we're back up to the bronze level now. So I need to get about 30 odd, I think, bronze kelp. I think it's 5 per, so... The thing that's going to be annoying down here, though, is that I'm going to have to then go all the way back down to the other one. So, yeah, I don't really want to be up on this level, but that's apparently what's going to happen right now. But maybe I do need to come up here every so often and, you know, just gather a bit of kelp. The money helped me at the time. I probably should, like, care for this seabed a bit more as well. Like I say, I do look forward to the point where I've got a little bit more a little bit more of an upgraded hook, an upgraded scythe, because that's really is used so much. And I think that's one of the things is I didn't know at the beginning of this, like, what would be used the most. So I upgraded my pickaxe, and that was a good shout, I think. But I think the scythe would definitely be the second one I did. It's followed then maybe by something like a watering can. But that depends on how much you use sprinklers. If you use sprinklers, there's no point. A bit of wood there. I think I've got a full inventory though. How much did I get of the 54 bronze kelp? I think that's probably enough. So let's just get the anchor down here and then I'll head back up. And we'll go make some sprinklers, so I don't have to be annoyed and like spending half my morning sprinkling. No, watering rather. Well, kind of is sprinkling, I guess. Spend half my morning watering when I've already got to spend a lot of it ranching. It's not great. I'm just going to sell all the little bits. So 25 per silver kelp as well. So if I get a lot of that, that could add up to quite a bit. And then obviously I've got my new fantastic calico scallop that I'm going to take over. Oh, I've got a little dash with space. I think people have told me that actually, but I just haven't really used it yet. I think that does use stamina, whereas I don't think just running does. So I'm going to go into the crafting menu then, and then get into farming and make 1, 2, 3, like 4 sprinklers at least. Because it is driving me mad. I think another one needs to go like in wherever the middle is there, but maybe I could make that a bit later. Basically, once I've got something actually planted there, you know. Okay, so we've also got my Eastern oyster. They sell for 90 each. Wow, I'm going to be so rich. Silver black sea urchin. Keeping all the rest of that though. Yeah, it was definitely worthwhile waiting to do any furnishing or anything like that until the money was like basically rolling in. But I kind of want to upgrade my hook, and I kind of also don't at the same time. Because I think what I need to do then is spend some time in my next episode going down the mines, going down the boring old bronze mines, and just seeing what I can get there. And then maybe save up for a silver pickaxe upgrade as well. That might be quite useful for getting down further in those caverns. I think so. Okay, so let's go hand in the last sea scavenger ball. I'm very happy with that. What does that unlock? Complete all to unlock bronze kelp essence. Oh. Yeah. I mean, doesn't hurt to have more of that, but I've already got quite a bit. However, I need them all for the greenhouse, so 1 bronze kelp essence is all I get for getting all of those. Woohoo! Go me. So yeah, I've got to wait another 8 days or so just to get those winter ones going. And then hopefully we'll get the greenhouse at the very start of winter and see if it'll let me do any of the other altars, or whether this is just the only one I'm allowed to look at. I'm not really sure yet how much they've got in the game, so I'm always just wondering, like, is it gonna stop now? Is this gonna be all I'm allowed? Okay, well I'm at least very happy to have the sprinklers in. However, I don't think they're going to work until the morning. I think they go in the morning, don't they? So we'll do the watering for one last time. And they'll be all ready for the winter plants. But honestly, I could do without the plants now. I could just make do on diving and scavenger balls from and ranching. Diving and ranching are hugely profitable. Okay, I think they're all done. Lovely. Okay, well, maybe in the morning we'll have well, actually I'm going to go and do a little bit more work on the diving. Because I've still got almost full stamina. I could just spend a little bit more time on it. So what I need to do is try and head back quickly. Down to the silver layer, I think. 'Cause I don't really want to be here. I mean, it's nice, probably nice to come back here and clean it all out and gather all the gatherables, but it's probably more worth my time. I've got to find the right way through. It's probably way more worth my time doing things in the silver kelp layer rather than in the bronze kelp layer, so... Oh man, I've gone the wrong way. Can't get anywhere from here. I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get really frustrated trying to find my way back to the silver kelp layer. And that's why I didn't really want to move the exit point, but at the same time I would have to go back there anyway. Yeah, I definitely think an undersea map would be like super useful for this. Yeah, I probably won't come back up here too much. Unless I need literally to get bronze kelp or something from that particular layer. Let me down. Okay, so it's getting late and we need to leave soon, so I'm going to put the anchor down just here so that I don't have to worry about it. We'll start again there and just start working our way back through next episode. Getting late. We need to leave soon. I know, I know. Oh, I always get kicked out every day. But there we are. So we did quite a lot today. We got a whole new upgraded house with a kitchen. I've still got to work on exactly how all of that works. And I think that maybe going and spending some money on things to deck out my kitchen might help me. It might not. We'll have to see. But let's head on back. And I've also finished the sea scavenger balls, part of the goddess's bundles. So we need to now just finish the winter bundle when winter comes through. So that'll be a few episodes time yet. The barn will probably be finished next episode. And I'll get to see then whether I'm allowed to put sheep or whatever in there. And I'll probably will also go and have a quick check on how we're doing with the island's ranking as well. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then... oh, ranching level 4, yogurt machine. Ah, so that's what we do with milk. Interesting. And 1,378 in ranching and diving purely alone. So we're going to easily make money now. It's going to just roll in from now on, I imagine. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.